on enjoyment. Let's assume that even in the midst of all of this hardship, at least somebody should just enjoy their self. All hope is not lost. Come on, not be your own bad pass, as we say in our Nigerian parlance. How much should one spend on enjoyment? That's question number one. Question number two, do you make a budget or plan for enjoyment, or you're spontaneous about it? Do you carve out resources every month or every week and say, out of everything I have, you see this 2,000 naira, I'm gonna use it to paint the town red? Or it just happens that people call you, guy, how far now? Where you did now, babe? What's up? Oh yeah, now dress up now. You just woo, and wherever they take you to, you just bring out your card and you just pay, and you don't think about it until maybe when you get home, you just realize you have blown like 30,000 naira. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages is 0809 030 6416. Again, 0809 030 6416. On X, we are at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH, and our Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. A call screener, yes, is on standby to take your calls first before passing you on to me in the studio. So when you do call, the first voice you would hear would not be my voice, but that of the call screener. All right, let's see. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hi, Denise. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Thank you. This is Miriam from Africa.
Hi, Miriam. You're welcome.
Denise, have you heard this song? Problem, you know the feeling.
Make it right there. Of course, I have heard the song.
Denise, if you follow that song, you go carry Ghana for by the village. Trust me. So one needs to apply wisdom. In all you do. Even the Bible says, in all your getting, you get wisdom and understanding. This period there, if you have tools, right, and you can go, mommy, baby, buy balloons, buy Christmas cards, buy a Christmas card that you use after Christmas Day. Buy this, buy that. Don't ever ask to believe it. There's just saying that January is the longest month of the year. I totally agree with it. School fees is waiting on. But Denise, you show yourself some love. No matter how small, do something. Even if it's a bottle of wine. There are ones that go for 2,000, enter a good supermarket, keep it in the fridge for yourself. That's why I go. Then be splitting it gradually. Do it. Just do something for yourself. You get chicken, even if you eat the best part, and you are not. Do one or two for yourself, but don't overspend. But within me, if you have good cars, you're a millionaire by God's grace. Do as much as you can afford. Don't let you pass yourself. Even King Daniel gave us very good advice. Nobody do pass yourself, otherwise nobody will answer you.
So on the average, like how much?
It depends on your family size. You plan according to the number of persons you have for next year.
Okay.
You know that you will pay school fees for 4 children, for me, myself, they need to do. But there is one thing I don't fail to do at the end of the year. I try to change my planner cotton. Then I budget for it. So if I don't budget for it, I don't do it. So I transfer the color cotton to this one, transfer this one to this one, wash all of them, wash all the popular stuff. But you try as much as you can to do everything within your means, so not do past yourself. Thank you, Denise.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. 0817 923 0002 and 0817-923-0003. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809-030-6416. So, this morning, while preparing to come to work, I was doing some shurrim. You know what that means? Today is the day I'm doing my own Christmas celebration, and I'm having some people over. And I just realized that what I'm spending to entertain these people I am having over is almost the amount I would spend to have a meal for just myself in my preferred restaurant. Let me explain. Chicken, drinks, rice, salad. Everything put together, all I have spent so far to feed about 10 persons is the same amount I would have spent to go and get a meal at my choice place. And I'm sure some of you have done the math like me. It's all in a bit to enjoy ourselves, come on. But I just realized that maybe sometimes the food in those places are not as nice as the one I'm going to make today. This is in all honesty. But I have spent that much on several occasions. And for me, I called it enjoyment money. But let's hear from Mark calling from Ogoni. Oh dear, Mark, you would have to call back. On X again, we are at Nigeria Info PH, and Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. How much should one spend on enjoyment? I have seen people spend 2 million naira in one sitting. And it's all about enjoyment. Why am I even talking too much? Myself and some of my colleagues were at a comedy show on Christmas Day. And a table ticket cost, guess how much? There was 2 million naira table ticket. There was 1 million naira table ticket. There was 500k table ticket. And guess what? People paid. You know what I'm saying? People paid to laugh. People paid to enjoy Christmas evening that much just to sit on the table. And then there were still people that said, this is 5k I am going to spend. And that's it. Guess what? All of us laugh the same laugh. It's not like we laugh different type of laugh. Oh. The person on the table that paid 2 million naira and the person in regular that paid 5,000 naira and the person that got VIP ticket for maybe 10,000 naira is the same laugh we laughed. It's the same. Oh my God, it's so funny. It's the same laughter that we laughed. It's just that we sat in different places. And you ask yourself, guess what? I know someone who is a big shot here in River State. When you say this person is loaded, he have cash, he have money. I saw him and his wife. They sat at the regular place. That is where regular people sit down. That is where they buy tickets and they sat down. And after the event, they're going to dress up. They're going to leave and they're going to go home. But guess how much they've spent for the two of them? 10,000 naira. And we all laughed the same laugh. So there is an extent you get to and you feel like, well, if you can afford it, why not? Go ahead. But do you budget for it? Or is it on the spot thing? And then, it's spontaneous. It just happens. They just get a call. I know some guys, they don't plan to hang out today. But they get a call from their friend. And before you know it, they're dressing up and they have left the house. Now, you take note that the enjoyment will include transporting yourself down to wherever it is you want to enjoy. That is, if you're not having it in your house, you would have to go there and buy a few things. Nibble on something, drink something, whatever it is. Sometimes you will not go alone. So you will be responsible for the expenses of yourself and those that you will most likely go out with. I have friends. And usually when we go say we want to enjoy ourselves, this is what we do. We go there and everybody caters to themselves. So if I'm eating 10,000 naira worth of food, I'm paying for my 10,000 naira worth of food. We're not setting the responsibility of everybody. If you eat 20,000 naira worth of food, pay for your 20,000 naira worth of food. You're not shouldering responsibility on anybody, except, of course, one of us says, come on, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And then the person takes care of it. But then you ask, some of the people that you always call to say, guy, how far now? Come and take me out. Ladies, the people you always call to say, babe, come and take me out now. I beg now. Why they do like this now? Do you bother about how they're doing financially to know if they can actually afford some of these things? Again, I ask, how much should one spend on enjoyment, whether for yourself or for you and some other people you would like to carry along? And two, do you make budget or plan enjoyment, or you're one who, as it happens, you just feel like it. You feel bored. You feel like, oh, man, let me just go and have some good time. And you just stand up and you move. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Or 0817-923-0007. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809-030-6416. Good afternoon, Denise. I work so hard, like very hard this year. I only sleep for 1 hour in a day. I work night shift. I have a business and a whole lot more. It's only Xmas I can celebrate. So what's the amount I can't afford? This life is once. Yesterday I spent 2 million naira. Whoa. If I ask for my bank statement this December, I fit get stroke. I only know if God still keeps me alive next year, I will triple my hustle next year. Genesis from GRA. 2 million naira on enjoyment. My brother, wait till you carry the money do, cause we're gonna call EFCC for you right now. How can you spend that kind of money on enjoyment? I've heard people spend up to 10 million naira. Don't worry, I'm just pulling your legs. Ethel from Ruma Hall, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Thank you. Afternoon, Merry Christmas in arrears.
Afternoon and Merry Christmas to you too.
On Sunday, on Monday being on 25th, I budgeted what I took my family out. When you get to, I can't exceed the budget. I was budgeted to the 20K. So the surprise, I spent less.
Okay.
So at least I spent only that 18, and you see how much transport. And we were so dancing and happy and enjoying. If at all I may call the place, although they are not paying for it.
No, you don't need to call the place.
It needs to be budgeted what you are going to spend and check out your pocket. You just don't spend randomly at the end of it. You fall back when you come back home. If you are looking for a garage to drink because you just want to be excited on one day. So you need to be budgeted. I was so happy that my family too was so happy. So it's good to be budgeted.
Okay.
Thank you, Denise.
It's good to budget what you spend. Let me go to X. I hope we have some... hold on, just a few seconds, please. Again, on X, we are at Nigeria Info PH. And Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. We're talking enjoyment on a budget. And I started off by saying that it's a season, okay? If throughout the year you have been busy... no time to rest, you probably haven't gone on leave. The only time you get to, loosen up is maybe when you attend an event, maybe a wedding or a birthday party. You probably may not have been intentional about relaxing, enjoying yourself. Now, enjoying yourself can be different things to so many people. I know there are people that enjoy themselves indoors, okay? All they need to do is buy supplies, get into the house, shut the doors, turn their homes to a cinema, and that's it for them. There are others that, they need to go out, they need to see people, they need to make noise. They need to dorime. Shit, that's what they call it. They need to dorime, they need to paint the town red. There are people that some recreational centers look forward to having because Whenever they show up, in fact, there's a point you get to, if you don't show up, they call you, say, hope everything is well with you. You haven't come this period. What's up? What's happening? They do well, They don't just come there to enjoy themselves. They spend money and they tip people. They tip the waiter, they tip the security man, they tip the owner, they tip everybody. And that's how far they go. And that is what brings their life some form of ease in the midst of chaos and everything. Now, recreational centers in Port Harcourt will also be most likely filled with fun lovers this season, despite the hardship in the country. When I was when I was driving out on Monday evening, I saw a particular place. I saw cars. I saw vehicles. And I was telling my sister-in-law, I said, where are they see this money? Like people say there's no money in the country. What's up? What's happening? Where are they see this money? Like, there's no money, but look at people outside. Like, we are outside that people are talking about. So yeah, it's good. Enjoying an evening filled with laughter, bonding with your friends, bonding with your family. It can be fun. But to have some good enjoyment, money have to be involved. Do you budget for enjoyment? Do you make plans for enjoyment, or it just happens? Someone will say, this 1,000 naira is the last 1,000 I have with me, but I'm going to enjoy myself, even if it's one bottle of beer. If I perish, I perish. Yeah. If I perish, I perish. So they don't care. Whereas some other person will say, you know what? Let me just give this 200 naira so that I enjoy myself. 800 naira, I go take a whole body. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. This one says, good afternoon. The truth is that all fingers aren't equal. I've never gone out on my own, but on Christmas Day, it just dawned on me to go out and a friend followed me. Can you believe it was just 3K I spent while I was expecting to spend more? Didi, because of this, I've decided to always go out from next year once a week at least. It doesn't cost much if you plan and budget yourself well. Christian from Alakaya. I have Ben from Adajudge. Hi, Ben. Welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, for me, I feel enjoyment is everyone has what they prefer. But me, actually, I don't actually have the time. Most times, stress are like, I don't do, like, I do something fun. And I check my bank and I see that I can survive if I remove this particular amount. I enjoy myself, honestly. But sometimes, when I specify that probably I'll spend 10,000, then that thing in me just pushes, make it 15 or 20. Then when I come back, and after doing the math of the year, and calculate probably I'll survive with the remaining 10 or 20 that remains till when next I will receive money, you get.
Okay.
But this season, to be very honest, this season, I just stayed indoors. 25th, 26th today, I just been watching movies. You can go outside. January looks like 2 years for me. January is always that long. So I'll try saving the little I can. Even though it's not in this country, I'm very honest.
Okay.
So
all right.
I saving the little I can. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ben. Udoka says, Ernest from Mergy, in the Western world, people plan on how to spend their money, like most of them have a budget. They know how much they will spend on traveling and other enjoyment, but here we don't plan. We just spend money because to us, money was just meant to be spent. The only time we Nigerians plan or budget on something is during Christmas. Then we will budget on the fowl we buy, money to travel to the village, and when we will come back. That same mentality is what we carry to government and work without budget. Sonny Walker says, our seasoned and expository presenter, good afternoon to you and all out there. And narrate to say that human challenges are endless, therefore we need to take good care of ourselves depending on what we can afford, but not forgetting we still move to next year with its progressive challenges. Compliments to all Nigerians. Clinton from Rumosi. Hi, Clinton. You're welcome. Go ahead.
For me, I think it's not good to spend money. Like, it's something like 10,000 is okay.
Spending like 10,000 is okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you so much.
Also, it's good to budget
Budget. Okay.
before spending.
Before spending. All right. Thank you. Someone says it's only those with stolen money that can spend $1 million to laugh. Spending fabulous sums for just such fun is psychiatric in itself, Ben. Alo's here from Woji. So sorry we lost your call. Please call back. Destiny says, good afternoon, Denise. Any enjoyment that is above 20K as a single guy is not for me. I went out yesterday and with what I saw, if I be Tinubu, I no go ever believe say people they suffer. Diddy, some of those people who drive and park their cars in front of a lounge ain't buying anything, or some of them go just to play games like snooker, and some are holding meetings. Don't think they are all going there to spend money. Even though. But there are those that are actually going to spend money. Nigerian folk, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, you're welcome.
My name is Paul. I'm calling from Rumigo. Right now I'm at Boricom.
Okay, welcome.
There's nothing too much for enjoyment. Depends what you are doing, depends your ability. You can set the whole your account for enjoyment. But for me, no, every day is for enjoyment, not on Christmas and New Year Day. The only problem which I have with the Nigerians is that they always carry your matter for their head. Not you carrying your own matter for head. Now then they carry your own matter for head. Now it's my own problem. Like some people now, happy Christmas and New Year is money. You must give them money. Failure for you to do that, they are not happy. And they will not even recognize you as a brother or as a father or as a this unless you give them that money during the festive season, which is not right. Because as I am now, nobody knows how am I doing. Now only me know how I am doing. Whether I'm doing well or I'm not doing well, I mean no. Forget the clothes we wear, forget the beautiful cars we are driving. Nobody knows our internals. So if you are cheering person, cheer the person as for the season. Happy Christmas and New Year. Go on with your life. If the person want to give us something, go about beer, come. You need to get this wine. You need to get this bottle of beer. I need to take you out. Not to force people. Can you imagine on the 25th, somebody was calling me and my clothes was in the tailor. I can't pick it, so I couldn't pick it. You must give me this. You must do this. Is very, very unfortunate. Can't be like saying, be the wrong person as I don't want to give. I have to advise her. But I let her still give the money to keep the relationship going. So Nigerians should be careful. They should at least know the way to accept pleasantly, not in the hard way, pushing it hard on other people. Let me leave it there. Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thank you so much. I wish time will permit me to share with you some tips on how you can probably make plans for enjoyment. Yes. It doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. No. Someone says, I'm enjoying the show. Compliments of the season. Compliments of the season to you too. So, enjoyment on a budget is still the conversation. Yeah. So as much as you may want to stay indoors, locking yourselves inside the house, you see, banishing your social life in the name of some fiscal responsibility or in the name of being introverted or in the name of outside is expensive. Fear not. You see, there's something called discovering the art of reveling in social adventures without breaking the bank. It's like discovering a hidden treasure map. Whether you're battling the dragon of debt, navigating the maze of a tight budget, or chasing after the golden fleece of saving and spending sensibly, there's some tips that, can help you through your compass of thrilling adventure of how to be the captain of your own financial ship while still having enjoyment and a social life that's nothing short of, guess what? Legendary. So, is it that you be the event coordinator where you can bring things together and, make the most out of it? You can have a house party where you can go and buy drinks. Go to a wholesale shop and buy drinks. The money will be cheaper. Do the cooking yourself sometimes. I bet you it's sometimes tastier than the ones we go and spend thousand to eat outside. I know what I'm saying though. The final message here says, I laugh when I hear people saying it's only fraudulent people who spend more than 1 million naira on whatever on XYZ. In my opinion, there's no amount that is too much for enjoyment as long as you actually love what you're doing and you're actually refreshed and rejuvenated afterwards. Trending Stories comes up after this, so stay tuned to us.
You're tuned to your number one